Welcome to Cases SEO. Today we're going to go over one tool that you guys will need if you are a small business owner. So for example, if you do anything B2B, emails still work. They may not work as good as they used to, but with a tool like this and the price point of this tool, because you get every tool that I create all within a suite. So you can use this email automation tool right here. And if we open that up, this is super simple. And it will literally take you 30 seconds. And that's it. And then you just let it run and you're done. So if you're a business that does B2B, let's just say you're a restoration company and your business is commercial restoration, right? Now, if you wanted to go try to find leads this way, you definitely can. So you can just type in any type of business that you are looking for. And then you can type in your location. Let's say you do your commercial restoration and your profit margins are very well. So you can go within a 200-mile radius, right? So you can use this batch cities option. So you can just type in all these cities that you service, plus that business type or business name right here. And then it will go through all the Google business profiles, look for that business type, and then you can give it max results. And this will go by the number of reviews. So it will start at whoever has the highest amount of reviews all the way down to the bottom. But if you just pick, let's say you have 20 different locations, you might want to choose 50 for your max results. And then you can give it a project name if you want. And then you just hit start process. So what I'm going to do right here, I know we talked about restoration and commercial, but let's just type in SEO for right now. And then we'll just type in Denver, Colorado, for example. I'm just going to put in 2 because what this whole automation process is going to do is going to find the companies and then it's going to look for an email address on their website automatically, and it will search through X amount of pages to see what it can find, and then it's going to put it in an Excel sheet for you, which then you can do whatever you would like. So if I just hit full process, we can see that it's going through the process right now. Now let's just say you had those 20 cities and you have a max result of 50. It's going to try to find 50 different results for each city. And then it has to go out to each website and look through multiple pages to try to find an address. So in that case, if you have 1,000 different businesses that it has to look through, it may take a few hours. But that's what's great, because you can just hit this little minimize button and you are done. So right here, you can see what it is doing. It's crawling through the site. Sometimes it will find an email, sometimes it won't. But in the end, you didn't have to spend any extra time to try to find any of this info. So once it is done, you are then going to go to your folder. All right, so in our folder, we're going to go to our email automation data. And then here you can see we have the folder, which I just named SEO. And then you have the final results. Now you also have the basic results that it came up with from using Google. So if I open this guy up here, you can now see it has a couple different businesses. Remember, I just chose 2 in the Denver location. Now this has their information from Google. So we have their domain names right here, ratings, how many reviews they have, has hours, latitude, longitude, etc. And then it has what emails that it found. So for this example right here, it just found this one email. Now, if we had a whole list of, let's say we had 250 emails. Now, the next thing you could do, you could open back up our tools. And then you could use something like our email campaign sender. Now what this tool does is it hooks up to your Gmail account. You can hook up any Gmail accounts that you would like, and then you can clean out the data. So you can just upload or import that whole sheet that you just did, and it will go through and try to clean up the emails, try to find the ones that look the most reputable or real type of emails. Now you can do this by hand, but it's just a quick way because we're all about saving time. And then you could go through and try to make up different templates, which will then use the information off of that Excel sheet. Then you can save these, do whatever you want here. You can then generate your campaign, go over to your campaign, load that campaign in, figure out how many emails you want to send out per day from which account. You can add multiple accounts and it will rotate through each account. So if you wanted to send one every 10 minutes or whatever it might be, you then just hit send, and then that will create you a new sheet and store that in the file to just tell you what emails went out and got sent. Now, if you guys have any questions about this tool or any of the other tools, definitely check out Casey'sSEOtools.com. And from here, if you would like to purchase any of these, you definitely can. It all comes in one tool suite. So it's just one monthly fee for all the tools that I have, and then any new created tools that I create, you get all those for free. And then you just purchase there, log in, and all the instructions are there. So if you guys have any other questions, please let me know.